Yeah. Okay.
Are we live?
Yeah, we should be. Also, make sure I'm in frame. You can see the computer screen.
Alrighty. After an incredibly painful hiatus for all of us,
yes,
we are back.
My papers. Oh yes.
Absolutely.
In Eberron.
In theory, it's only been like 2 weeks since we've played D&D, but we're being dramatic.
Yes.
It's all about the dramatics. Theatrics.
We're used to running it like every weekend.
Yeah, when you think about it, though, it's like it's the 23rd. Yes. Heck yeah. But we haven't played since the 5th. That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Yep, it's true. It's in the my last adventure because I date it every time.
You date them?
Yeah,
That's
it's like
impressive. That's very smart.
Well, it's it's also like a journal.
Yeah.
Rak'Shata's journal from a third person perspective.
Need a larger DM screen. Any hoozles. Last time, the party ended up leaving Grampton with the airship to go and investigate a curious-looking mountain range and a strange-looking human man sort of attempting to signal to the airship Oswald. Now, Oswald had his eye on the dragon shards that were being carried to and fro by the undead army belonging to the Karnathi country, and they stealthily infiltrated and took out, I believe, 2 or 3 undead before becoming visible to the rest of the squad that was there. After a difficult battle and a brief reunion with Vigo, they managed to clear out the area and ventured deeper down into the cavern that Vigo was being held in, along with a, earth elemental buddy summoned by Rak'Shata.
These are monitors. Yes. Fuck that the guy.
After discovering a torture room and some very old books, stained and bloody, they left their elemental friend beneath the cavern and left. As soon as the party exited, they saw a very familiar trail of smoke in the sky heading in the direction directly horizontal to them.
What time did we stop? Wasn't it like right before dusk? Okay. But was Rak'Shata was at the helm, right? Or was she sleeping?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the intro. Where are we standing at this moment?
You guys are in the ruin where you fought the undead, making your way back to the airship with Grant.
Oh, undead fucking Minotaur.
Right.
Okay.
Or did you guys make it back to the airship?
I'm pretty sure we were in the airship.
Because I remember specifically us escaping from the really fucking scary thing that we were trying to escape from.
Yeah, we were.
I remember that being a big selling point.
Like,
oh yeah, the thing that you guys noped the fuck out of.
Fresh kill.
Nobody even looked at it. Nobody even saw it.
Nobody
You just heard it moving around.
Nobody knows what it is. I love it. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were like, no. Oh yeah. With the freaking with my earth elemental, I was like, make a loud sound if you encounter something, and then it did, and we're like, zoop. Okay, excuse me. Anyway, so we're on the airship.
You guys are on the airship with Grampton. Now the big question is, did you take Oswald with you?
We did.
Yeah.
How did you get the crates that you looted up there?
We folded the bag of holding with all of the crates in it.
Not the bag of holding.
I mean the portable hole.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We sure did.
And we didn't even open them yet.
That's right.
That's right. Oh,
We sure did. We checked a lot of it. It's mostly showered, but yeah, we were up there because I remember the scene of just Mondo sitting there trancing, and just the depiction of Rattle right behind him in his bag, pulling it out, putting the book back in, and then Grampton moseying on over.
Going through his bag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And I slapped him on the hand.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, shit.
This is,
okay.
I got this for Rubedo.
Alright. So,
These are the other ones I got.
you guys across the windshield of the airship, so to speak, you do see Ariane shoot past. At the distance you're at, he didn't like fly straight past you at incredible speed, but you see him moving pretty quickly in a straight line directly across from you.
You know what?
You guys are heading straight for him.
No, wait. I'm not in control. I'm
so
saying,
you're at the helm.
I'm using message.
Rak'Shata is like...
Rak'Shata's always at the helm. We were about to go to bed, but now this is all unfolding.
Okay.
The mansion's not even up yet, so message. Straight to him.
Alright, what do you say?
Hello there. I just stop. I say nothing more.
Well, okay, send a message.
Okay, and the message spell allows for responses, correct?
No. It's just a straight one-way thing. If he has a similar type of... Maybe, who knows, but...
Alright.
Oh, wait, did we ever talk to Grampton about it?
Well, I imagine he's awake now.
Yeah.
Grampton!
Yes, of course. Hello.
As he smokes his incense. About to go to bed. Incense. Grampton, look! It's the thing we were talking about! And I point. I get him close to me and I point his old man eyes towards the fucking Warforged. That's Ariane! From what we know.
He's much smaller than the blueprint.
Oh, yes.
Hello?
Is he still booking?
Yeah, he's still moving.
Well, I'm going. I just want you to see it because you said you'd seen them and before and whatever. But I want to keep going. I want to go get him and follow him. Do you think it's a good idea? I don't.
I mean, it was quite rude. I put out a message towards him.
According to what the notes, the research notes that we found pertaining to that particular Warforged, if he is aware that he is about to go into a shutdown state, he searches for a prime place to hide. Perhaps that's what's happening.
That sounds like a good idea.
Or he's on the way to destroy a village.
That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! Now look at Mondo. Let's do it! Let's go! Make us faster with something magical!
Onward!
Let's not go.
Crimson Crusaders!
Put the pin in that.
Yeah.
And I'll put my yield hand up and do a
Gust.
Yeah, I'm gonna do gusty. I'm gonna get gust.
Yes.
Yep.
Rak'Shata is bracing for impact.
Okay,
And
as per
super
usual.
tight-fisted on the wheel and the cogs and whatever.
As per usual, when Mondo raises his hand to activate the gust spell, his dragon mark and scales surrounding it begin to illuminate in a very vibrant royal blue light. Very briefly, and then nothing seems to happen in the cabin. Then you guys hear a very loud whirring sound above you, sort of muffled through the walls of the cabin, and you shoot forward very quickly. Roughly twice the speed you were already traveling.
Yeah! Yeah.
Did you turn before or after he used the spell?
Turn?
Yes.
I was bracing for impact. We're just
So
going.
you didn't-
I was
so you
going
didn't
towards
turn.
her.
Bracing for impact.
Not impact. I meant like, who knows? The thrust.
Airborne manslaughter.
Yeah. Rak'Shata was going for Ariane already, no matter what Grampton said or Mondo said. She was dead set on it from the beginning.
I just want to clarify because that thing is much harder to turn the faster you go.
Okay, well.
So you guys are making your way towards Ariane.
Could I have done something before this happened?
Retroactively, yeah, depending on what you wanted to do.
Okay. I wanted to have gotten off the ship.
Oh, jeez. You're just gonna jump? Free fall?
I mean,
Oh shit.
how? How did you want to get off the ship? Because you guys are hundreds of feet above the ground.
Was the rope still there?
Wait,
I mean,
you've got the magic rope, right? That you have?
Yeah.
That
I mean,
could
we
work.
have no idea
Rope
that
of
Rattle
climbing.
wants to.
Yeah.
That's true.
You guys wouldn't know this.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Don't really have any
make a dexterity check and then an acrobatics check, and do a stealth first if you don't want them to know that you're getting off the ship.
Okay.
time.
12 for stealth.
Okay. Passive perception.
I'm just
Passive?
Rak'Shata
Passive.
is focused on the task at hand. She's oblivious.
I don't even know.
You guys would both be focused on Ariane with the exchange going
11.
on, the conversation. Okay, so what's your passive perception?
I don't have a very good.
I forgot about that. It's 15.
Damn.
Okay, so you notice out of your periphery Rattle gathering his things and preparing to hop off the ship.
Rattle, what do you think you're doing? If you're going to jump off, at least take Mondo's rope. I know how you are. You like to do solo adventures. But you got to promise that you'll be safe. And I'm looking at him because I know he just motions most of what he says.
I thought you were a flightless bird. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Rattle. Oh. Well, the rope is still there, or should I go to Mondo to get the rope?
It's up to you.
Okay, well, Rattle bows as
Tear.
he hears Rak'Shata, and then goes to Mondo, and motions like, "May I have the rope?"
Okay, pass it off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I want to know how would one motion that? Just tell me. Yes. And I do it like I just I grab it out of the bag of holding and just like a magic.
Yes, like miming it, but you've got the actual rope. Oh my
Love it.
god. Okay. All right. So you've got the rope of climbing. Are you gonna attach it to the railing,
Yes.
or are you just gonna keep it on? Okay. So yeah, just ixnay the acrobatics since you have the rope now. Just roll a dexterity check.
Oh,
17.
17. Okay.
where it counts.
You get the rope tied well on the edge of the railing just before Mondo prepares his gust spell, and you slide down the rope. It gets you probably within 25 feet of the ground. You can just drop off from here. Rope of climbing was how long? I believe it's 500, right?
No, it's only it's 60 feet.
It's only 60 feet of rope.
I thought it was like an infinite rope.
No.
No, that exists, but this is
Oh.
not it. It is 60 foot of silk. Yeah. 60
Okay,
feet.
yeah, that's you guys are way up there. I mean, you're still at the end. If you are at the very end of the rope, you're still hundreds of feet off the ground.
Well, wait. Rak'Shata realizes that it's really, really high off the ground and that he is indeed a flightless bird and remembers that.
Can I jump off and cast Gust of Wind at the ground?
Oh.
You can.
Oh.
I need you to make what ability is your spell casting modifier? Is it Wisdom or Intelligence?
I believe it's Wisdom.
Okay, I need you to make a Wisdom check.
Wisdom check?
Yes.
Or saving throw?
This would be a check because he is intentionally trying to break his fall with the Gust of Wind spell.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay,
Whenever
so
you're
how would
ready.
I do this?
Wise to me.
Just roll a d20, add your Wisdom modifier, and then your spell casting.
I can't see that. Ooh. Ooh.
Gonna need a lot of d6s if this doesn't go well.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
It's probably on here.
Your spellcasting modifier?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 6, wasn't it? Wait, would it be +5 the attack bonus? Spell attack. Oh, that's a spell attack bonus. I see your little rattle sketch. Cute.
Okay, so it would be the spell attack
So
or
plus
modifier.
5.
I don't.
So that's it.
Gust of Wind isn't an attacking spell, I don't believe. But just go ahead and add your Wisdom and your spell attack modifier to the roll.
Okay.
You're hungry?
14.
14.
Oh, just a second.
So, Rattle, you're plummeting to the ground. You know, you've got your wings and your legs out, trying to catch as much of the wind as possible on the way down to increase drag. And you're just trying to think of what the best timing is, and you are getting incredibly nervous the closer the ground is getting, and it's coming up really, really fast now, and you're getting very, very anxious, and then throwing your hands down, casting Gust of Wind spell a little bit early, but just soon enough to, you know, sort of negate some of the momentum that you had falling towards the ground. So it's going to reduce the damage that you take, but you will still take some fall damage. Let's see how much that would be. You take 28 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the ground. But nothing's broken. You maintain composure of all your limbs. It's just you're gonna be very sore the next day.
So, how much damage was that?
28.
Oh no, Rattle! It's okay, he can heal himself. Right?
True, yes.
Okay.
Well.
Alright. So what are you doing from here?
I'm going to go toward the teleport that Xandris was looking at.
Alright. You're a pretty significant distance away
I can hear you.
on foot. But if that's what you're wanting to do, then I can't stop you.
Okay. Yeah.
You hear a strained voice grunting maybe 100 yards away. Just, come on! In the distance, you see a eccentrically dressed individual trying to drag very large crates, sort of out towards a haphazardly hidden cart nearby. It's Oswald.
Oh, so you didn't get on the ship. Good.
Good.
I got most of those crates.
That's a fair point. Oh shit.
Then there's a slight sort of booming sound as you sort of look up towards the sky, and you see the airship picking up a lot of speed, heading back in the direction of Ariane. Okay, cutting back to you guys. What are you doing in there?
I'm making her peanut butter crackers. She said she wanted some. I'm full speed ahead. Rak'Shata is on a mission.
Alright, since she's tied up, I need you to
Following
make
him and focus.
perception.
I got you. I see that she's kind of like weary-eyed from the incense that I'm like, Grampton, please, can you take a fucking second to be serious?
Why?
Just don't hurt him. Don't, Grampton and the robot. What kind of checks you want me to make? Neil?
Perception.
Oh.
Wait, am I gonna be able to see anything since I'm focused?
Well, technically you're not focused since you can't even roll your dice.
That would in fact be a 17. It's one of the
17.
best perception checks Mondo's ever had.
Babe, I was just giving you crap. I'm not actually mad. It
I
was
can't
just
see
a
your
joke.
face, you jerk.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Use a Rak'Shata die.
What is the Rak'Shata die? The rainbow one?
Any of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
My perception is +6.
Okay. Then that's a 15.
Nice.
15. Okay.
Win.
Rak'Shata, you're just sort of focused on the.
Sorry.
You're good.
That's pink lemonade and peanut butter crackers. Here.
Mondo, you notice
Tell me all
the.
What do I see? What do I see?
You are focused on the smoke trails coming off of Arion's feet, and you're trying to maintain its exact path through the air, while also managing the amount of speed that you guys have picked up. You are not gaining on it. You are slowly losing distance between yourself and the Warforged. Mondo, you do notice, however, that Arion is slowly losing altitude. And it seems as though he's preparing to land.
Okay. Slow it up just a little.
How am I supposed to slow it down with this gust of wind you made? Do you have to dispel that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Bring
Okay.
it down.
Rak'Shata loosens her grip a little bit and lets it
Okay. So
coast.
losing a lot of speed, you guys are sort of falling back behind Arion, more significant distance, but at the rate that he's losing altitude, it's still pretty easy to see where about he is trying to land.
Rak'Shata has an idea.
Okay.
Mondo, can you track
Yeah.
him with the map and see where he lands?
No.
You
I
can't.
don't think so. I've never seen him on the
You
board.
haven't been able to track him on the map
Yeah.
previously.
Damn it!
I'm so sorry.
I didn't know if like it had to be like. So weird.
There's no need to.
Mm.
Because he is now at a point in the air where he is only about 40 feet off of the ground. As he's flying, across this sort of plain, as he's flying across this plain, small chunks of dirt and grass and dust are being kicked up just from the sheer speed that he's traveling at. His form begins to shake slightly. This is all very minute detail at the distance that you guys are at between him, but after a certain point, he goes into a series of brush and trees and just various foliage just outside of a nearby village. It's a fairly small village, but he has crash landed into the forest next to that village.
Huh. Well, is that what Rak'Shata sees? What did Mondo see?
Yeah, I pointed out. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I guess let's go ahead and land wherever's safest.
How far are we from him, though? From this distance, we still need to cover some ground to get to him, even though he's crashed.
It's up to you how close you get to the village before you land.
Can we
How
crash
far-
directly into a village?
How?
Not into the village
Okay.
itself, but into the woods nearby.
Okay.
Well, can Rak'Shata do another perception to see how far, or estimate how far? Or would that be an intelligence?
Do a survival.
That's fair. That's a 11.
11. It's hard to tell from here.
Hey!
I mean, you guys have visual on the village and the forest itself.
Okay, so we see a village.
Yeah.
So we can just head towards the village.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I guess I'm going to just go where you just crashed.
Sure.
Just start the helm again.
Yeah,
Doing the
'cause-
things. There's like doohickeys and like.
I know, you just made me laugh.
It's like a pulley.
Chuckling.
Yeah. It's like when I think of it,
That's
I think of it
hilarious.
as rudimentary like propellers on the ship that I'm controlling. You know.
That control, like the...
Yeah, the tilt and
yeah.
shit. Dirty.
What?
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
didn't
laughed.
say anything. You made that assumption all on your own.
Yeah, okay, we'll see about
You're turning red.
that. Shut up!
It's okay.
It's because the Christmas tree's behind you.
Alright.
Also, there's a bright red light on this microphone.
I can't see it from here, so my bad.
Well,
Anywho, you guys go full speed ahead towards the village. It's coming into clearer view. They're mainly like stucco and hardened clay cabins throughout this area. Although there are some wooden buildings, most of them are stucco and mud huts that sort of dot this landscape. The roads aren't paved with brick or stone or cobblestone or anything like that. They're just worn paths to and from each building, with a larger than normal forest just sort of at the helm of the village. And yeah, you guys are probably within I'd say 1,500 feet of the village itself at this point. Back to you. Do you approach Oswald at all, or are you just going about your way?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna approach Oswald and I'm gonna ask him where he's going.
Okay, so you're walking up to him as he's moving the crates and stuff?
Yeah, like...
Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, I thought you left with your with your friends. No. Okay. Okay. Do you need something?
No.
You're so smiley.
Rattle's gonna go.
Oh, so you want to travel? Whereabouts?
Which direction is
the place
the
where the
teleport.
teleportation
Yes.
circle was? From where you are at now, it is pretty heavily northeast.
okay? That's where Rattle's going to point.
Okay. So just, gauging the direction based on the setting sun, you sort of just point that away. And Oswald's like, all right. I mean, that's like the opposite direction of where I'm going, but if you pay me, then yeah, we can work something out. I don't get out much. Let's go. It's Nethers, by the way. Oswald Nethers. Puts his hand out.
And he,
Oh.
shakes his hand.
He was about to give himself a handshake. He sort of starts throwing off the brush and rock he used to cover up his cart. Sort of loudly whistles, and there's no sound or anything for a moment, and then a lone horse runs up, but it is a very large horse. And as Oswald loads in the sort of last medium/smaller box, because he's a little pansy, with great struggle, he's gets it up there and then sort of takes the reins. Where in the cart are you sitting? There's space in the back for about 2 creatures, but there's also a spot shotgun with Oswald.
I'll just sit in the front with Oswald.
Okay. He takes off. You guys are headed for an undisclosed location in the northeast.
I love it. I'm just visioning it. How uncomfortable Oswald is, just like freaked out by this black bird person with bones all over him. Okay, let's go.
That's why he didn't demand money up front, because he's a coward. And there's this very intimidating bird that basically just shows up and starts aggressively charading at him.
It's perfect.
It is.
It makes me just, I can see it. I can see it.
I think as we're starting to go in that direction, I'm going to hand him 10 platinum.
Oh,
whoa.
Okay.
Okay, so you just...
Hey, that's chump change for what we've got.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you sort of hold your claw out, drop the 10 platinum. He's like, oh god! And he takes the coins and he's sort of shaking for a bit and then puts them away. This'll do! So, let's be on our way then. How many days do you think it is from here? Great! Okay! Let's go! Cutting back to you guys.
I'm getting tired of driving this damn thing. And I'm getting a little sick.
Isn't it a little, yeah, it's night time. It's getting dark, ain't it?
It is.
It's like, how close do you think we've gotten to the Warforged crash landing site since Rattle?
You can't see where exactly he landed in the woods, but he had lost a lot of altitude by the time he made it into the woods.
Is there any fire or flames that has been created by his feet in the foliage that I can spot since it's nighttime?
Roll investigation.
Should be perception.
No,
Cat at night.
You're looking for a specific thing.
That's true.
Can I assist?
Yeah, you can.
Yay! Wait, what was it again? Investigation plus
Oh,
1.
yeah.
That's 13 and
No,
30.
you don't.
He
rolls.
rolled.
Oh, yeah. Of 18.
18.
Nice! Oh, no, what is the assist?
At the distance that you guys are at, you don't seem to notice any smoke or fire or anything rising out of the canopy.
Doesn't
Well,
one of us has a pair of binoculars?
we do have binoculars.
You do! I think
Don't
it's
you.
you! I'm pretty sure you have it, Mondo.
I just think it's so funny that, like, half the time you guys are driving and you're just, like, right up on the windshield, like, what the fuck is that thing? Like, 3 miles away. And sometimes you roll so well, it's like you see it clearly without binoculars.
I'm pretty sure you have some.
I do. For sure. I'll do a quick binocular
Since you got since it was the assist, I imagine Mondo pulled them out.
Fucking half-elf Hawkeye.
Alright. Roll investigation with advantage.
Him?
Oh, I don't need it.
Is it a nat 20?
First of the
Nice.
night.
Okay.
Getting an early start. Okay.
Those are doing good tonight already.
Pulling out the binoculars and sort of scoping out the immediate area of the canopy of the forest, looking for smoke or fire or anything. Even with it being dark and, those things standing out more clearly against high contrast purple and orange sky, you do not. If somebody wants to mess with my kid, they can come fucking find me.
I know, but I said
Logan Midget,
it's just
come get some.
Jesus Christ.
Anywho,
Just watch
you
out.
act like I'm worried about people like that.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
I'm not.
Well, I'm the mother, so it's in my nature, okay?
Come here, sweetie.
Daddy,
Think anybody's
what
watching
do you want
anyway.
me to do?
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the camera. I'm sorry if I worried you. Anywho, you don't see any smoke or fire or embers rising over the canopy of the trees. Yeah, it's a pretty silent night or dusk.
Damn,
so
even
far.
with the nat 20?
Even with the nat 20.
Damn, it's crispy. Well, I'd say let's sit down wherever. Closer to town so we don't have to walk too much. But not too close to where people will come poking around.
Says the one who's got the wings, okay. And with those awesome eyes of yours, you should find us a spot to park.
Let me see if any other airships are pulling out of the good spots.
The
Front row, right next to the buggy return.
The forest in this area is sort of an anomaly because the rest of the surrounding area for miles is nothing but plains. Plains and dust land and just a lot of flat ground for miles. But in this specific area, in this village, there's just an abundance of foliage and different types of trees and ferns and brush and all that. So it is a little odd.
Okay. You think this is a good place to stop? Is Daisy still on the ship? I can ride Daisy and you can fly. Let's
Daisy,
park.
Berg, and Bentley are all sort of just hanging out in the corner of the cabin, just sort of like, you know, Berg seems like he's like telling a story, and Bentley's just like listening, but he's on his back looking up at Berg, and Daisy's, you know, just laying down quietly, listening politely.
Oh, sweet Daisy. I'm gonna give. Okay, I'm gonna try and park first. Try and lower the altitude and slow down.
Okay. You guys eventually get. Okay, so to be clear, you are landing completely, not hovering.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the guard dog.
All right, so
The Berg and Mondo.
Berg is lumped in the guard dog category. Gotta love it.
Didn't mean to call you Mondo. A dog Mondo. I meant to say Bentley.
Okay.
Bentley's the dog.
Okay. You guys get the landing gear out and land specifically closer to the forest or the village?
The forest, definitely.
Okay. So you guys are you okay?
No, that was a fake burp.
Fake burp?
Don't fake burp, you're gonna make yourself puke.
Puke?
Go eat the peanut butter crackers I made you, please.
Okay. But the peanut butter crackers are not in here. Oh, yeah, they are.
Investigation check.
Yeah. That was like a 4.
She rolled a D12 today and rolled a 12, and I was like, you little barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
You guys land just outside the perimeter of the forest. It is getting significantly darker at this point. Some of the torches in the village are becoming more lit, and there are not very many people making their rounds outside, but you do see some lights on in some of the huts out there. What do you guys do from here?
I'm getting off this boat, this airboat, and I'm gonna ask Berg. I'm gonna like bend over and look at his sweet little face, and I'm gonna make sure my cleavage is showing, and I'm gonna say, could you please make sure that the ship stays here with Bentley? You seem to be entertaining them so well.
You're talking to him as he's still got his back towards you, talking to them, and then he turns around and you're like right in this rough halfling's face. He's got this like angry looking stubble starting, and he's got something on his face. You can't tell if it's blood or some sort of condiment. His hair's all frazzled and greasy. One of his eyes has like a very significant stress line forming, but the other is fine for whatever reason.
Backs up a little bit.
What?
Oh my gosh, man, I look like a homeless person.
He's Berg.
He is Berg.
Bergman. He might have been sleeping in a mansion for the past like week or two, but he's still like a nomad by nature. Like this is how he lives.
Okay. If Rak'Shata steps back a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'll watch this shit.
Okay.
It'll be alright.
I'd appreciate it. And I'll look at Daisy, and then I don't think I can cast. Wait a second. I don't have the. Wrong character. Yeah, I'm going to cast Speak with Enminils.
Okay.
Yep. From first level, just to talk to Daisy. My dear, I slowly, like, pat her little back and her rump, and I wake her up because she seems like she's kind of in a daze.
She was listening to Berg. She was mainly just watching him talk, but she couldn't understand any of it, just being polite.
Sweet little girl. Daisy, we're going to finally get off the ship. You want to stretch your legs a little bit?
I would love to, thank you.
Okay. Is it okay if I ride your back over towards that direction? And then I'll gesture through the window towards, like, where I think the Warforged is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. And I give her another pet, and I take her reins because Rattle bought her a nice little saddle the last time we were here, or at on the vacation.
I remember.
And I just take her down and let the door come out. We just come out the bottom. That's how I imagine it. It's like a little UFO.
There's like
Magical energy door.
So the way the walkway is set up, there's like a set of constant like stairs that sort of hang off the edge of the walkway that are always there. They don't like lower or anything whenever you land.
Yes.
It's sort of built in a way so that the walkway is always a certain distance above the ground, and the stairs lead down to that.
Okay, so it's like where the feet stick out, and it's like just the same level. Okay, whatever. I just slowly make her go down the steps.
You guys mosey on down, heading straight for the woods.
Yep. Mondo, you can fly.
Not as fast as you can ride.
Really?
Really.
I didn't know.
We can both ride Daisy, but if she struggles a little, I'll take some of the weight off of her with my wings.
Okie doke.
Is that what you do?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Yep.
you hop on Daisy's back. She doesn't seem to struggle or whinny.
I thought
in
she was a
any way.
smaller horse. Is that right?
I mean, she's a pretty regular size horse.
What would she? Is she a riding or a draft horse?
She's riding.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking the reins because I can talk to her, and I tell Mondo, "Hey, watch where you're grabbing. Watch the tail. Watch the tail when you get up here." And then
You're tickling my nose.
This is weird. I tell Daisy to shove off because I don't want to kick her.
Grampton and Mendo are sort of hanging back behind, trudging through the forest. Grampton's
I forgot your
he's trying to be much more quiet for no reason. Like, you guys are just riding normally into the woods, and he's like...
Paranoid old man.
Yeah.
That's what you get for doing late night incense.
Stealthing with a shotgun like a...
Okay.
It's wabbit season. Alrighty. Grampton. That's cocked.
What is it? What happened?
Grampton, getting very anxious about losing a lot of light and being in unfamiliar territory, is not looking where he's going and trips over Mendo.
No.
Knocking Mendo over and then face planting into the ground. It's very loud. Many sticks break. I mean, you can roll perception, but just for flavor, I'd say that you guys
We heard him.
see this.
Grampton, no!
I'm okay.
Check on Mendo.
Mendo!
He holds him up, and his limp, thin little steel body is just hanging off of like the edges of his cupped hands. Then it reaches for Grayson's face, and then goes like,
Mendo!
then
Wonderful.
Mendo just gives him a little quick slap on the face and hops down off of his hands and scuttles away.
You little bastard!
No.
Wow.
They go off in a different
Beautiful.
direction. You guys keep riding through the woods. I need you to make survival checks.
Okay.
Another,
Ooh, 17.
another 11.
Survival. Ooh, -1. 16.
16.
Damn.
You guys are sort of walking through the area where you saw the Warforged pass through initially, and you are able to see various smaller saplings with broken branches and such leading in a specific direction. you ascertain that that must be where he passed through.
Okay. Kind of just over Rak'Shata's shoulder, kind of like gesture to it and show her where the breaks
Ah,
and the
okay.
trees are. Maybe we should go check that out.
Okie doke. Let's go.
All right.
And then I just pat Daisy and I give her pets while I hold it.
Okay. You guys are heading in that direction. You're traveling for about 10 more minutes. And then just for, the time spent going along that path and, where you find yourselves, I need you to make a perception check.
Not you. 12.
13.
You guys are, looking around. Some of the breaks in the branches seem less significant. Seems like some of the breaks may have been caused by wild animals in this area, but you're not really sure. What are you guys doing from here?
So we traveled for a good while and nothing fruitful.
You've traveled for about 20 minutes into this forest. Whether or not you continue looking around in here at night is up to you.
I think we should keep going. Or at least make sure Grampton's was still with us.
He's not. Him and Mendo went in a different direction
Shit.
after their little kerfuffle.
Okay, well, at least we got the map. Okay. Yeah, I think we should keep going.
Sure. Ask Daisy how she's doing, because it is pretty dark.
Oh, yes. I have to be directing her.
How long does Speak with Animals last? 10 minutes?
I think it's an hour,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not sure. Let me double check. Oh, it is 10 minutes.
Yeah, so
I can cast it again.
if that's what you wish to do.
Wait, yeah. Already reset. That's right. I'm gonna cast it one more time and tell her to go towards where Mondo is pointing and directing.
Okay.
Even though she can't hear me or can't see him.
I mean, you guys already did that. I was
Oh, wait.
asking what you guys were doing now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
this is already
So wait, we're not close yet? We haven't found him.
nothing fruitful.
There are still breaks in the area, breaks and branches in the area, but you can't tell if they were made by Arion or just local wildlife.
Can I do a sniff percepi? See if I can smell the exhaust
Yeah.
from his rocket boots, because I smelled it before. Okay. Rak'Shata takes a big sniff. That is an 11, a 12, and a 13 rolled consecutively.
Wow.
13.
13. You do smell hints of gunpowder and soot, but it's very faint, and it doesn't seem like it's anything nearby.
Doesn't seem like it's in any direction.
Not in any particular direction, no.
Okay. Can you try to cast sending on it again, Mondo?
It was
Maybe.
a message.
Message?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
I
sending
can't
was.
talk
Is there
to
a
it unless I
difference?
can see it.
Damn. Okay. I guess we should just. Do you think we should go find Grampton? Maybe he's on the hotter trail than we are.
Well, we could go find Grampton.
Okay.
Let's head back if, yeah.
Alright,
Whoop.
you guys double back, find
The
Grampton,
little map.
or look for Grampton rather. You go back to the spot where you both separated, and then you continue along the trail of his footprints, sort of sporadic, heading in different directions, chasing after a tinier set of footprints.
Cute.
you follow them out to the edge of the woods where the perimeter of the woods breaks and there's an open clearing right in front of the village.
Right in front. Oh, okay. So we made it to the village.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do you still want to keep going towards the village to see if you made it there, or do? Because I'm in Grampton.
Yeah, we can keep. I mean, like I said, we can lead Daisy throughout. All throughout the woods and the plains at night. So
Yeah.
we might
we
just
can-
have to. We need to sleep anyhow. I mean, it's really just.
That is true. Damn, we're so far from the ship.
Listen, I'll tell you what.
But great.
If this is actually really important tonight, this will prove if nothing happens to this village, that means this Warforged isn't a monster, and that Xandris is blowing smoke up our ass. That will uncover a lot for us.
That's it.
So
That does make
maybe
a lot
I
of
say
sense.
instead of how you say poking the bear, maybe we just head into town. What do you
Wait
say?
it out.
Sure.
I'd like to see what's going on in town. Make sure nothing nefarious is going on that we don't know of. I mean, it seems like a more isolated village, but you never know. The most isolated places can be the most dangerous.
It's true.
Rak'Shata's like thinking about her people.
Okay. So, making your way into the village, as you get closer to some of these buildings, you're noticing that they're really small houses. Really small houses.
Like little halfling houses? Rak'Shata feels like a giant.
So,
Try not to step on the houses or like the
no,
little
they're,
tiny gardens.
they're bigger than that. They're
No,
like,
but
the roofs of the houses are like slightly taller than you.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
XL dollhouse. Got it. Okay. Huh.
There is a more medium-sized building or set of buildings in the center of town. As you're making your way through, you're seeing various halflings. Most of the male halflings that you guys are passing aren't wearing shirts. They've got war paint painted along their arms and in various symbols on their faces. Some have very extravagant piercings or nice jewelry adorning their person. The female halflings wearing very simply made fiber woven dresses, carrying baskets of assorted berries and goods and stuff like that.
Forages. Aww. Rav the Fourth would be like,
This is God. We cannot let Berg miss out on this.
you can wait. Yeah, only if you can see him. Damn. I don't have any way to communicate with Berg. He's like what? He's gotta be like what, a mile or so out now. No, not that far.
Well, I mean, 10 minutes on horseback away.
No, it was
Or
20
minutes
minutes.
on horseback.
Oh yeah, that would be a mile or two. But you guys weren't traveling in a straight line the entire time.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Because the broken tree limbs. I don't.
I will say, without a roll, you guys cannot see the airship from here.
Figured. Okay. I need an explanation. I've never seen a halfling with that kind of like war paint. That Bird doesn't look like he'd have war paint. I've never seen him shirtless.
He's a very guarded man, but yeah.
Besides,
he
he's always
definitely-
in long johns.
He's not he's not into this. Maybe he is. Maybe he just doesn't show this side to us. Maybe when we're not looking, he does do this stuff.
Do they speak common too, right?
We don't.
Do we know yet?
We haven't spoken to anybody.
I want to try and talk to one. I want to talk to one of the foraging ladies. I want to get down on one knee so I don't scare her.
So you just step right in front of her and
I say
Dark.
I say excuse me, and then I take a knee. Hi, my name is Rak'Shata. We're looking for something very important, and I'm sorry. It probably seems really, really weird. But
I
just take
don't speak.
Oh. Okay. Wait. So you're mute, or you don't understand my language?
I'm just. I'm listening.
She starts sort of chattering in halfling to one of the heavier set male halflings walking by in war paint, and he sort of perks up and looks over at you.
Intimidating.
And walks over.
Man toddler.
Exactly. He's like up to just above your knee.
She can be like, listening.
What is it you need?
Oh,
Sounds more like,
What does it need?
I'm just curious about your village and wondered if you heard a big crash around here.
Yeah,
Can you point me in the direction that it may have came from?
the forest.
Which, wildly specific.
I was inside.
Oh, so you didn't hear which direction it came from.
No.
Do you know anyone who may have heard it louder, or anyone who was outside when it happened?
Rialto.
Rialto. Okay. Where can I find him or her?
Still hunting?
Hunting. Which direction did he go to hunt?
Southwest.
Okay. Tell your lady that I'm sorry if I frightened her.
Don't stay long.
Okay. Thank you for your information. And then I just.
I'm gonna cast
I'll
detect
whisper.
thoughts on this halfling.
on this halfling.
Right as he says, "Don't stay long."
Okay. So are you trying to pry,
I'm
or
gonna do
just
surface thoughts first, and then if we'll go from there.
I'm hungry. Damn. Where is Rialto? This is weird. I hope they don't get that stuff before we do.
Oh.
What? Okay. And Rak'Shata doesn't know that Mondo just did this, and I just I'm whispering to him. He's just jealous of our height. That's why he's grumpy.
Don't even. I can't. I'm not even responding. I'll let me pull up the spell. I'll dig.
He doesn't have his afro. Just realized that. The microphone.
What's the save DC?
Oh, that's
God damn it.
oh.
What?
I dropped a die.
How did you do that?
Oh, come on.
Oh, and from the woods emerges.
Marshmallow.
This one made it so yummy.
I'm glad you like it.
Why'd you say it like you were sad?
Because she's weird.
Oh.
Watch out for the cord,
Evie,
please.
please stop playing around the cord. You need to watch what you're doing.
It's a 15.
He fails.
Nice. Alright.
Alright, so prying deeper into his mind, what's the range on it?
Damn it, man.
He got under his butt.
Right, he kept like he was sinking under every time I tried to adjust.
Like a real marshmallow would.
Yep, like a little ball of gelatin.
Okay, pause for one moment. I'm gonna put the afro.
For his visual. God, from my angle, he's like shaped up.
Take a picture and make a meme face out of it. You know how they put the little like Adventure Time faces on inanimate objects?
Okay, 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay, so he's still within range.
Bloody. Stay right there again, I bet you. You held it.
Hmm?
I said you held it.
Yeah, I was about to.
Alright,
No! You.
so
Oh my god.
as you pry deeper into his mind, some more subconscious thoughts are becoming clearer to you. As you close your eyes and, sort of focus in on these thoughts, you're hearing things such as, it's time for a new chief. We haven't moved in a year already, and this land is drying up. Finding this oasis was a blessing already, but we don't have much longer here. Even the young ones know that.
Concentrate. Just gonna come to, blink a couple times.
I noticed that Mondo just did a spell that I didn't know about because his eyes were glazed over white like they usually are.
They do be glazed.
They do be glazed.
Like Krispy Kreme donuts.
Mhm.
Alright, so what do you do about it?
Did you just do a mind trick on this man? I whisper that.
I'll wait. Okay,
Whisper.
I'll wait for him to get a little bit farther away, and I just kind of.
Mondo mind
They got
tricks.
got a problem with the chief here.
Okay. Were there any other thoughts? I mean, still whispering.
I was digging through, and it was they found some kind of oasis, and there was supposed to be some kind of hope for them, but things aren't looking good, and they're looking for more leadership.
And this is us in here.
Oh, another halfling.
What is it?
Yes, it is.
What?
Stop digging in your pants.
What are you doing?
I think she hid something in there.
What did you do? Why do you have a pencil in your pants?
What?
Stop. That's gross.
Can I roll a dice?
No.
You just put something in your pants. That's gross, Evie.
Please.
No.
That's once.
Just once.
Yay. I'm gonna do this one. 6.
I mean, that's good on a D12. Okay, bring it back over here, please.
Of course.
It's half good.
That's half it.
But anyway,
You succeed.
So, did he have any, like, you say oasis and it's, like, it's a hope for them. Are they in strife right now?
I imagine some kind of issue. I only got to go so deep.
Did he say he was, like, hungry or anything? You said, I'm trying to go back to, like,
Don't be metagaming. Like
I'm not
that.
metagaming. This is what something that if he said that there was a hope for their people, and that they were worried about the chief, wouldn't Rak'Shata think about them being hungry because that's part of her oath?
Maybe, but you saw people carrying literal baskets of food through town.
I guess that's true. I overlooked that part. I'm sorry. I need to feed somebody so my oath is done for the day. Because I haven't done it yet.
Well, before that, we're going to cut back over to Oswald and Rattle. Need you to make a perception check. I'm going to make an animal handling for Oswald.
Evie, stop.
Evelyn, stop crawling under the table. Please.
I'll let you wear one of my rings if you go in there and chill.
Yay.
Alright, you guys are trudging along at a really good pace.
21.
21. Looking around, with the moon as high as it is tonight, you've got a very clear view of the plain landscape in front of you. You don't see really any creatures milling about other than the occasional prairie dog that sort of pops its head out and then sees the cart and goes back underground. Other than that, the sky is very clear. You've got a very good look at the stars and the rings of Eberron just sort of painting the sky in a tannish, light brown color, sort of sparkling along with the stars above. It's a nice night. You guys have made a pretty significant distance in the hours that you've been traveling, and you've got a very small visual of the mountains that you came from, where the bunker was at initially. Do you mind, Sneezy McGee? Anywho, well, I'll probably cut back over to you and Oswald after they knock out for the next day, because, I mean, were you planning on traveling throughout the night with Oswald?
If Oswald's going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just quick dialogue from him. Yeah, I hope this is okay with you, but we're gonna ride through the night because I don't really want any more of those guys coming from that cavern and seeing all of that destruction and then looking at me and being like, hey, you're a war criminal. And yeah, so I can't do that cool stuff like you and your friends can. I just sort of mill about and do some sneaky shit on the side. But I mean, are we going to that mountain range up there?
Before he says that, Rattle goes like it's fine.
Okay.
But Rattle
Gestures to the mountain
Yes.
range.
It is.
Alrighty, looks like we've got maybe half a day to get there. I think we should be able to make it overnight. I'll just be tired as hell tomorrow, but we'll be fine. It'll be okay. Back to you guys. It's dark. Similarly to Rattle's situation, it's very clear night. Stars are out. Even without the lit torches in the village, you'd be able to see pretty decently out here, with very little shadow coverage or anything like that. Are you making your way to any specific buildings or going back to find the airship?
What do you think? Don't know.
I feel like we should set out and find it. Rak'Shata would be really worried about this. I mean, how close were we to the airship?
You don't know. You can't
Shit.
see it.
Still. Okay. I think we're still in the village. We should go southeast and try to find old buddy's hunting dude.
Sure, but that's what you...
Rialto? No,
Rialto.
Rialto. I'm sure they looks like a tiny halfling man with tattoos on him. So,
Yeah. Sure,
go southeast out of the gate. Go towards the direction.
fine with me.
Can I try and do some, perception for some tracks? See where he might have gone.
There's no real gate leading out of the village. It's a very open air
Yeah,
area.
but he said southeast out of the village, so I just go southeast out of the village.
Okay. You can make a survival check for tracks.
Finally, 21.
21, you do see a set of numerous halfling tracks, barefoot, leading into the forest.
Okay. Mondo, check them out. We should go follow these tracks.
Sounds good to me.
And like, I'm on Daisy's back and I pat, and then instead of using speak with animals again, I just point her in the direction of the tracks. I know she can't see well, but I try and get close to her and just try and have the
You
animal
guys,
connection bond.
you guys follow the tracks for a good little while. And you come to this clearing where you see Grampton sort of got a hold of Mindo. He's like giving him a stern talking to up against a tree.
Up against a tree.
No, he's not like holding him up against the tree. Give me all your nuts and bolts. No. He's got him like on his lap with Grampton's back up against the tree, and he's like, you can make a perception if you want to try and hear what he's saying.
Of course I want to
Why
try.
not? Why not?
Plus 6 perception.
Of course, it would be a dirty 20 for that.
Mine's a 17 plus 6.
Oh my god.
We really care.
Yep.
You guys walking up, Grampton doesn't seem to notice you making your way into this clearing because he's very focused on getting Mindo to understand.
Why would you do that? I was genuinely upset and worried. I care about you, you know. I built you, I can just as easily destroy you.
Whoa. And that was Mindo's response. Oh.
Fine, be that way. However, don't run off like that again. I don't want to have to repair you. It's nothing more. Anywho, where are
I do a message into Crampton's head, just say,
I was trying to get her to say it out loud. So it would be Mindo's response to Crampton. There you go, that's
Please
Mindo's
don't yell in
response.
my ear, hon. Seriously.
message into Crampton's head. I'm sorry, Papa.
Oh!
Oh no!
That is odd. You've never spoken to me like that before.
Mindo just sort of goes,
I don't
you
really-
notice that Mindo does have quite a few pre-programmed Mondo expressions. Just with his body language.
Wings.
He is without wings for the time being.
Ha! Till I get some good feathers.
But, yeah. So you guys are within like 20 feet of Grampton at this point.
Ah, Grampton. I hop off of Daisy, and I'm tied her to a tree so she doesn't wander off in the dark.
Okay.
I go over to Grampton. Oh, you saw it, poor, silly, old, lonely man. I put my hand out to him, tell him get him off the ground. He's sitting down, right?
Yeah.
Yank!
Oh, thank you. Any luck?
Not really, unfortunately. But we did come across an interesting village of halflings. Like
Curious.
Berg. But they have war paint on them. And Mondo did some mind magic and found out some shit about them needing a new chief or something.
None of my business. Anywho, I found this strange-looking hole in the ground.
Can you show it to us? Can you see?
Not really yet.
I
at this
figured.
point.
Okay.
Wait,
And then,
half elves get dark vision, right?
Half elves don't have dark. You should know.
wait, half elves have. Yeah, they have dark vision.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, Grampton can see.
Oh, I thought Grampton was a freaking full elf. I've been thinking of him as a
Yeah, I think
crotchety old
just-
Mondo.
Yeah, that's in my head. That happens sometimes too, but I have to kind of remind myself.
Okay.
No, he is a half elf.
Okay, so
But
he's
he
just got tiny
portrays
witted.
himself like a high elf. That's why it feels that way.
Yep. Okay.
I imagine if the form of half elf he is definitely a high elf, half elf. Like his whichever parent it was definitely.
High elf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is strange because
Interesting.
high elves typically don't lower themselves to other races' standards.
Especially not humans.
Yeah.
Tip.
Must have been a damn nice human.
Bahamut. What is Bombing.
Oh, that would be so cute. That'd be the most. I mean, that.
I don't know.
Anywho, nosebleeds
should-
aside.
Reverse nosebleeds. It's like a reverse osmosis effect.
Take us to this hole that you found.
Yes.
Please.
This sounds like the most scary.
Well, we're a bit far from my ex-wife's house, but
You got the good grandpa.
Damn,
I
that
did.
was a good.
I did. Anywho, let us be off.
Sounds good. Lead the way.
He,
I'll brandish my crazy modded axe just in case anything.
okay. Got your axe out walking. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to make some more tea here in a second, but, you guys are making your way through the woods. Mondo, you've also got dark vision, don't you? Okay, so you guys are all fine walking through here,
Except for Daisy.
Daisy.
But I'll give her a little orb.
Little orb just for Daisy. What's the marching order here?
I'm right behind Grampton with the modded axe.
Mondo, are you behind her?
Beside.
Her, walking with Daisy in the rear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys are making your way deeper into the woods. The area around you is seemingly getting darker despite the forest itself not getting any more dense. This area is just sort of like the shade and shadows are encroaching around you guys.
That's weird.
I need you guys to make wisdom checks.
Oh, buddy.
Plus
Fuck.
2. Oh, it's a 7. Okay.
That's terrible.
I got a 9.
Dirty 1.
Oh!
I need to roll for Daisy and Grampton.
Good.
Alright, so I need all of you guys to think of individual reasons for why you should not be in this forest right now.
Okay.
Just say it out loud, like as the characters are just.
Like, you guys would
Internal
just,
monologue.
basically, you guys are walking and chatting normally, but after you get past a certain point in the forest, the conversation turns from, how are we going to find, what is this hole exactly, what did it look like, are we going to find this warforged, to, man, it's getting really late. You know, some of those herbs back at the village looked exotic and good. Maybe we should go and try some of those. This place is kind of creepy. I don't know if we're equipped to handle anything out here. And none of you want to travel deeper into the woods.
Hey, I don't know about you guys. Let's get out of here. It's stinky.
Stinky. Can I use the moonbeam? I cast the moonbeam for 2d10 radiant damage. It's
Why?
120 feet by 5 foot.
Why would Rak'Shata do that?
I don't know.
She wouldn't, because she has no reason to. You guys are just traveling normally.
Fine. But it could be a fiend.
You don't know that.
Ah! Why wouldn't Rak'Shata know?
Because
Okay,
you're
fine.
under an. I mean, would
Is
it be
it a
fair to say
spell?
under an effect of some sort?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you have no
okay.
choice. It's like a.
Okay, I guess you're right. I'm getting.
Let's kick rocks.
Or we can find. Let's go back into that direction of the woods and see if we can find some game. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah. Seems to me as long as we can get out of the smell.
Okay. I kind of see. I kind of see what you mean.
You guys turn around,
And
start
Grampton and
start
Daisy
heading
follow, or they
back northwest. Yeah, they still follow.
Okay.
Do they seem disgruntled for their own reasons? Or
Grampton's just like, you've got mud all over you, Minto. How could you? And he's like trying to like furiously clean him.
This will not do. I have to clean him outside of this forest.
Daisy does seem to be a little disgruntled by the situation. Just starts shaking her head and whinnying and trotting anxiously.
Oh. I go over and pat her. And I'm not gonna ride her. I'm just gonna guide her because I don't want to like put any more weight on her.
All right, make a perception check for game.
That's true. Perception plus 6. Ah, 21.
21. After you guys get a pretty good distance away from the area where you thought to turn back around, you do see a boar. It's a smaller size boar, but I mean,
To a halfling village, it could be a feast. Okay. I'm still. Wait, let me make sure they're still attuned. Fuck yeah, they are. Okay, I'm gonna use my bracers of archery with my longbow. I'm gonna
all right.
try and take them out. So that's +2 to my proficiency bonus. Yep. Or wait, no, +2 to the.
You gain
Bonus.
proficiency, and then you get a +2 to the bow.
So that's +3. So that's d20 +3, and then +2 to the damage. Okay. If it hits. 16.
16, that'll hit.
Yes.
Total damage.
Okay, that's with my. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all my. With the bow. How much damage does it do? I didn't write it down.
a longbow's 1d8.
Okay.
One day, I'll become a boss.
Sure. I bet you will.
You're already
Like-
bossy.
Like
Okay.
my...
1d8 plus
Like,
2.
like Momo, I will become a boss.
You think Momo's a boss?
Yes. And then get a pillow.
That's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Oh damn! I should have used a cold arrow. That's what
As
I didn't
you-
specify.
Let loose the arrow, it flies straight, going quickly through some of the brush, catching directly into the haunch of its back left leg. It sort of squeals loudly and then turns and takes off in another direction,
No.
only to be struck by 2 small javelins in its torso and back.
None other but Mendo.
Yeah, and then you hear various like whooping and jeering coming from bushes nearby and trees as you see several halflings drop from larger branches
Whoa.
down onto the javelins that they stabbed the boar with, and they sort of pull them out and then hit him again, pull them out and hit him again. And some of the other halflings just walk out from the brush low. And then
Dang, it's a
they
big old
raise
hunting party.
their javelins and sort of call out, start tying it up.
How many are there?
8.
Amount to like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah. They're nimble though.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nimble
Yeah.
AF.
And they're lucky.
Yes.
A group, extremely so.
Okay.
They're literally incapable of rolling a 1.
Yeah, unless you're bird.
Unless you're bird.
He's been out of the game a while.
Okay.
Maybe we get
They're
him a
little
bonus.
leprechauns.
What the fuck?
Cause they're lucky. Go pot. Get it.
You are the most racist cat
What?
in all of
Put that
Eberron.
on a t-shirt.
Wait a minute. No.
Just Rak'Shata in like full Crusader armor pointing at a little person like, are you a leprechaun? He's just like in full war paint, javelins in each hand.
I was thinking when you said lucky and you said small nimble person. Excuse me. Maybe I'm just wanting Lucky Charms. Who knows? Anyway,
God, that's good. You're comedy gold. I love it.
You make me embarrassed.
I'm not trying to embarrass you. I just think you're funny. The way you roleplay Rak'Shata is great. Don't change.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be like, hey, I hit that first. Just
They
kidding.
sort of turn
Just
to
kidding.
you.
They could all kill me if they wanted to. And then I like point at the bow. I point at the bow, and then I point at the leg.
And they go back to tying it up and sort of getting it balanced onto javelins because two of these halflings can't carry this boar. So they've got one on each leg.
Oh my gosh, that's like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you just playing with them, or do you?
No, I'm just. I know they can't understand me, so I'm just giving them hell because.
A single halfling breaks away from the group, and unlike the others, he's got blue war paint that goes from 2 straight lines from his hairline down past his eyes, loops in a circle, goes down his shoulders, and then all the way to both of his hands.
Interesting paint you got.
He's got like a sort of gnarled looking face. He's got multiple scars along his face. He's got the like undercut thing going on with long hair on one side and just shaven on the other, with 2 large, what look to be just large thorns pierced through from the earlobe through the top of the ear on both sides.
Is he the chief? Evie, I told you to take those blocks in there. Please. Excuse me for a second.
Do you guys want to take a break?
Yeah, I mean, it's about 5 o'clock, ain't it?
Yeah.
Look, it's an hour and a half.
5:30.
Yeah, this is good.
Alright, we're gonna take a short break and then pick up after this.